Hello. I'm Professor Chrysanthemum Hangle. I'm an epidemiologist and vaccinologist. Although no one gave a skibbly-dabbly-doo what I did before this pandemic business came along, did they? It's like God pressed a button and I've suddenly become Jude Law. I've been doing all these TV interviews, radio interviews, podcasts. My husband said to me, he said, Chrysanthemum, if you keep on doing all these interviews, you're not going to have time to do a vaccine, are you? And he's right. I haven't. Some days it'll be podcast, radio, live stream, telly, or live stream, telly, radio, podcast, radio, telly. The biggest day, I think, was telly, radio, 2-hour live stream, podcast, telly, radio. Now, a lot of my colleagues in epidemiology have been coming up with a vaccine that's injectable. Now, you see, I'm not a huge fan of that. I like to think outside the box. Chrissy, think outside the box. I do. So I've got something you can drink. Knock it back, off. Cures the thing, off you go. Isn't that great? Now, obviously, we've got this huge economic crisis and there's lots of things to worry about, but I think the most important thing to get right with this is the flavour. Now, I've been working on about 85 different varieties of flavour, and I think I've hit on the right one. Let's try it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's delicious. Absolutely delicious. So now, it's about getting the vaccine right. So, better work on that. But, flavour, spot on. I do love this documentary, really. I love you being here because you're getting to see the real me. You can see the inside, you know. All these TV Q&As I do, it's all fact. Very, very military, very regimented. There's your facts, sir. All very good for the virus, to find out about the virus, but to find out about me, you're not really getting to know the real me. You're not getting to see my inner tickings. Tick, tick, tick. I'm a human being underneath all those facts. I really am. You know, you're getting to peek behind the curtain, see the inner wings of me, you know. Really, I think it's good for you to see that. There's a person underneath all that. I want to give you the whole. Got myself ready for radio? Got to make an effort, haven't you? Got to make an effort. And also, got some sustenance. Oh, this will keep me going. This will get me through. Bit of a sugar rush. Exquisite. It's a sensation. I'm about to do the Kimberly Rigid show. Do you know it? I've done it a few times. And you know what? I think it's a bit like interviewing Superman, isn't it? I'm about to save the world from the virus, from economic catastrophe. Me, little old me. Right, okay, well, get ready. Here we go.
And now joining us is vaccinologist Professor Chrysanthemum Hangle, who we've had on before. Welcome back, Chrysanthemum.
Hello, Kimberly. Hello. It's a pleasure to be here. I've been doing lots of interviews, as you know. Everybody wants me on.
Okay, so update us on the vaccine, please, Chrysanthemum.
Yes, as I said, I've been doing quite a lot of interviews, updating everybody, and all those updates can be found on my website, profchris.com, that's with a Y, or .org, .biz, or .net. Yeah, it'll all redirect. Don't type in .co.uk, because somebody else has that, and they want a ridiculous amount of money for...
Sorry to butt in. The vaccine update?
Sorry, if I just finished. They want a ridiculous amount of money for the domain, and if you're watching, I'm not paying for it, okay? So it's drchris.org, .biz, .net, or .com, and while we're on the subject of me...
Well, we're not supposed to be on that subject.
Sorry?
We got you on here to talk about the vaccine, not you.
Yes, well, if I can just finish, actually, it's all relevant. A literary agent approached me and said, why don't you write a book about how you've come up with a vaccine? So I've been putting together chapters of that too, and that'll be out in October 2021. So look out for that. Vaccine Machine, How I Destroyed COVID-19.
But you don't yet have a vaccine. Okay, actually that leads us on to something that has been trending all morning. Your fellow vaccinologist Stacey Goodford tweeted, I see Professor Chrysanthemum Hangle is on yet another radio show today. How many is that now? 300. He's an embarrassment to the scientific community, but hope he enjoys the attention while I and other vaccinologists take this international crisis seriously. What do you have to say to that?
She actually said that?
Yes, she said that this morning.
Wow.
Do you have anything to say to that? Chris, do you have anything to say to that? Chris? Professor?
Sorry, Kimberly, I can't hear you. Kimberly?
Television and radio, podcasts and other kind of shows. Television and radio, it's time for Professor Chrysanthemum and Jell the Third to start the show.